Hi, what's up? How you guys? Uh, it was a fall and spring season, and we just started our journey from Waterloo to Grand Bend. Grand Bend is a beach, so more than the destination, the journey is amazing. You guys can see and enjoy the view to the way Grand Bend. So just sit and enjoy. Let's talk something. Last time when I was in Germany, I was trying to apply for my driving license, and unfortunately, after a couple of months, we moved to Canada. And then I thought, okay, why to apply here when, anyways, I have to shift to Canada. So here I came, and there was again practical and theory exams, as every country has their terms and conditions to get the valid permit for driving. So it was quite easier than Germany. Like in Germany, when I was studying for the courses, it was having almost 1500 more questions to read and then go for exam. And also once you get your theory pass, then you have to go for practical training, and there the examiner, the trainer will allow you whether you can go for the driving exam or not. But in Canada it was quite different. So normally I went to the driving center to register myself, and there I gave my Indian license, and they went to the normal process. If you don't have the Indian license, then it may take a long process. But if you have the international Indian license and you have quite 5 years of experience about driving from India, then it's little easy for you. You don't need to wait for the next exam. So normally here you have G1, G2 and G. G1 is like kind of practical. You just need to study and go back to the driving test center and give the examination. And once you get passed, then you have G2, which is normally you will have an examination when it comes to city rules and regulation, how to drive, what is the minimum speed, maximum speed, only the normal in city driving you can tell. So as I had my Indian license, it was very easy to go for G2 because I don't need to practice a lot. But yes, driving from India and here it's quite different. First you have the left hand and right hand driving differential, but it will not harm that much. If you know the driving, that's fine. Little couple of days it was like little difficult for us to get to know the right hand side driving, but once you used to it, then it's like quite easier to give. So once we had this G2, we can drive inside and we can practice for highway for ourselves. To get the G2 exams, we took some courses, some 3 classes, and in that the trainer will teach you how to drive on the road and what are the basic rules and regulation, how to drive, and what are your right of way when the other vehicles are coming in front of you. Everything they will teach you. So once you have the knowledge, you can just go and give the exam. And we got passed, me and my husband, we both got cleared. And also for G license is related somehow for highway. So highway driving is again you have here maximum, if you see the highway, it's like maximum 90 to 100 kilometer speed you have to drive. And you basic things you will get, like changing the lane, looking for merging, coming out of highway. So these are the things, and which comes in G. And this is like quite easy than Germany, because in Germany even you have to wait for almost like 1.5 years, if I'm not wrong, because of COVID and all. But thankfully in Canada it was not that difficult to drive. And also when it comes to monetary things, the finance thing, the price in Germany is quite higher to get the driving license, but not in Canada. So this was like quite experience of mine when I was getting my driving license. So it's not a very difficult, but yes, if you have practice, you can just go and give the exam, and if it is happening, it is fine. If it is not, then again you have to re-give your examination, and I think after some couple of times of practicing and everything, you will be good to go and give. So yes, so then we got our license in the month of Ramzan, and we bought a car, and then we started roaming and seeing more places, because in Germany the connection of transport was bit easier for us, because everywhere you go you had a good connection when it comes to transport. But in Canada it is very very hard without the car to travel and see the different states, because the distance from one place from the place is like quite big. But if you talk about Europe, if you travel for almost 200 kilometers, you will reach to some other country. The next from Germany to Amsterdam, it's like quite easy if you have a car, and even if you don't have car, then you have a nice transport, you can still travel. But here in Canada, I feel, this is my personal feedback, like we should have a car to see around the places and all. So this was my overall journey, because last time when I vlogged, it was like quite a long time, and I made in my first vlog, I told you that I'm going to have my license, this, that and all, but unfortunately I couldn't take it up, because we moved to India then for our vacation, then we came back to Canada. But here it was like quite easy, and I'm happy. And see the beautiful nature, see the leaves, now they are turning and they're taking the different colors. You can see brown, black, green, red, I mean whatever you color, you name it, you can see in this season. So it's little sunny, I mean not overall, but it's getting into cold now. The weather you cannot predict, because any day, any time it will be keep on changing. So this was the best time to see the nature, when it is turning the leaves are turning to red, and also the leaves will fall in some time, and then the winter will start. So this is how the climate of Canada is. So as of now we are still enjoying, even if it is winter. I think it should not make that much of bad thing, because end of the day you have car and you can roam around, and just wear your jackets, take care of yourself, and just keep going on. So I hope you're liking the video, and it's fine, you can just see the nature. And this is me, I'm just running around. We went to a place in Canada just for a pit stop, and there I saw again, every time, like it's a big country again, different places, different time, and I was telling my husband that we will go there. So I'm just jumping around and going to reach the place now in some time. So this was like a place called Stanford, and it is like 60 kilometers from Waterloo, if I'm not wrong. Yes. And here you have, it is a small town where you see there's a church, and it's not basically a town. So this is how it is. See how beautiful the sky is looking. एंड आई फॉरगॉट टू टेल यू वन थिंग, लाइक जब आप जाते हो कनाडा में कोई भी अपना ऑनलाइन चेक करके, व्हेन यू गिव प्रैक्टिकल एग्ज़ाम, देन यू हैव डिफरेंट लोकेशन के कहाँ पे रहते हो, क्या करते हो, तो उसके हिसाब से यू कैन सेलेक्ट द लोकेशन. एंड वंस यू क्लियर योर थियरी एग्ज़ाम, when you go to theory exam only, they'll ask you whether do you have your Indian license, or else you can tell yourself, okay, I do have my Indian license. And along with that, please try to get your DL extract. valid for 6 months. So if you have that, they will take you, because in that they'll get all the information के आपके ऊपर कुछ केसेस है या फिर नहीं, आपको कितने साल से गाड़ी चला. It's like a record for these people. So once you have that, because that is very very important, so better you have it when you're coming from India. Get that. And if you have these two things, your Indian driving license and your DL extract, so these two things will help you like crazy. Like these are the basic things they'll ask for. So if they have that, so you don't need to wait. Once you give G1, after that you can give G2, but from G2 to G you don't need to wait, because normally if you don't have this, you need to wait for another 1 year or 2 years. So you don't need to wait, and you cannot practice yourself. You have to have somebody who knows at least driving for almost 5 years, and he should be a G driver. So ये सब चीज़ें हैं. So better you get your DL extract from India when you are coming. So if you have that, then it will be very very easy and to get your DL here. So normally here you have some 200 questions where you have to study, and in YouTube you will get all the questions and everything, and even you have some portal, so where you can try and try practicing it for some 3, 4, 5 days or weeks, however you are comfortable. But we took almost 15 days to go through those questions practicing. Me and my husband used to practice for almost 1 hour every day, and within a first shot we cleared. So that's how it is. So don't forget to get your DL extract when you're coming from India. And yeah, this is a Grand Beach. We reached there, and it was a good day. Almost not overall sunny, but yes, where you can sit and enjoy the view and manage. Then we headed back to again to Waterloo. So while going, we took a road from countryside, and now we will be going from the highway. So I was driving while coming back, and you can see. So here one thing is, like in India we don't see mirrors often, because normally people drive crazily closing the side mirrors and everything, and they just drive. I mean, not sure, but here without mirrors you cannot drive, and even if you want to drive, police pakad legi fir. So better don't do it. And apart from that, in Germany you have to go out and do your eye test. But here in the driving center, when you go for for your first G1 test, wahin pe they will have the eye test thing. So they themselves will conduct an eye test, and there only you will get a result, and according to that they'll ask you whether you have any problem with your eyes. Do you have you ever wore glasses with numbers and all these things? Whatever you are doing, you can just tell them, because again, if you tell you have number of your eyes, and if you tell no, then it will be a crime, and you will lose points. So this is how it works here. So hope I help you guys to understand the process of how this DL thing works here. And that's it. I mean, nothing much to worry about. Just stay calm and just go with it. You have when you're going for your G1 level, you have one exam sort of room where 10-20 people will be like sitting in the computer, and they will be like writing their exams. So once it is done, after 10 minutes they'll call you, and if you're passed and everything, I think you can just you have some 30 questions, I think 40 or 30 questions you have, and in that you can just do some four questions. You can give wrong answers, that's fine. Yeah, but make sure you will see the points there, because even that is very important. And the questions are just understand the question, situation and everything, so it's done. So basically when I gave an exam, I felt some sort of difficulties where to understand the rules, because normally when it is red signal, we will stop and we'll just go. But here you have, if it is an intersection and you have red signal, in front of you, and but still you can go right side, seeing the pedestrian going and all. So you have some technically thing, and it is very easy to understand, because if I'm telling you like this, it will not get into your head, but as you can find in YouTube and you can just try to understand. So यहाँ पे चल के जो जाता है आदमी, उसका बहुत राइट्स है. So whatever condition you are driving, even if your car is in high speed, make sure you check your people who are just crossing the road. Normally इंडिया के जैसा नहीं है, जब चलता है कोई आदमी उसका ही सिग्नल होता है, वो मूव होता है. उसके अलावा when cars are moving वो बंदा नहीं आएगा रोड पे, बट फिर भी देख के चला लो. That's fine. So that's it. Yeah, हो गया. अभी जितना भी था information मैंने share किया. I have shared all the information what I have went through when I gave my driving license. So hopefully it should help you guys, and also if you have any queries you can just buzz me, or you can just message me. And thank you so much for watching my videos, and keep supporting, guys. Please, I would like you guys to support me by like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Jazakallah and Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.